Hey, what's good, y'all? I wanted to show y'all something real quick that I just came across that was quite intriguing to me. It's gonna be, I don't even know if this would be 5 minutes of a live stream, but I just wanted to show this real quick and clarity at that. So I just wanted y'all to check this out because it's crazy how things work out in unison and in synchronicity with the times. So the question is up: what have people learned from 4 and 5? I just dropped a bomb of a video last time, but this one right here, um, this is what I just came across today. Well, last night, to be honest. Right here, this is, and I know I've shown this in the past, but I'm finna take another screenshot from my other Instagram where I've been talking about. I'm going to it now. See, that's the funny thing. I just want to say this too, because I'm not. There's no back and forth. Everything is really done. I'm not gonna go back and forth with somebody I know who ain't even on my level. Because at the end of the day, I made history. I'm going back and forth with somebody who hasn't even created anything that's substantial or has any significance to humanity. So there's no reason for me to even do that. I'll leave things as they are. But this is from my other Instagram, and I'm mentioning that right now because at the end of the day, people can say what they want to, but I don't need nobody's likes. And the people who are supporting me on this other Instagram page is way more um, significant than people who are talking stuff just because they're mad at me. That's all I got to say on that. So I'm sending this right now. I actually wish the brother the best. I ain't got no negativity, no negative energy for him. Because at the end of the day, when I leave this earth, I don't want to have no negative energy on my heart. I don't want to have it and be into it with people and shit like that. Um, okay, it's uploaded. Now, what you see right here, if you haven't read as I've been talking, I'll zoom in a little bit more so that you can see in clarity what this is. It's other pictures too. See, it's one thing if it's just one. And it's also another thing if the number of steps wasn't even, the quantity of what mine is. And it's another thing if it wasn't at 45 degrees, because this could be at a different degree. But this is an ancient carving, and then you got the silly ones who will go ahead and say, that let them do what they do. Say, well, what if this isn't ancient and all of this other type, let them do that. But at the end of the day, what you see right here is the I mean, I don't. Do I even have to say anything as far as that being my work? As far as what my structure of my work is, it has 5 steps, and it has a mirroring symmetry. So that's just one right there. But what it says down here that really blew me away, because I have shown this in the past. I'm not just showing it just again for no reason, because this caught my. I was like, what the hell? I thought it was, but it says uh, carved into the rocky cliffs of Saudi Arabia. The city of Hegra has sat untouched for some 2,000 years, with architecture that reflects Assyrian, Egyptian, and Phoenician influences and inscriptions written in Nabatean, Leonite. I'm not used to these called Talmudic, Latin, and Greek, so I might not have pronounced all of those right. But it says this ancient city is as eclectic as it is mysterious. Now it's finally open to visitors for the very first time. So that last line caught me. I was like, what? Now it's finally open to visitors for the very first time. So that kind of, that kind of caught my eye, and that, I found that kind of special. That out of all of this time, this is syncing up with me and my discovery as well. The time of me revealing my discovery. Now this is some site that is open for people to come in. At first there were only pictures of it, apparently, and now it's open apparently. But as you can see, this is another set. I'm trying to zoom in as far as I can, but it can't zoom in anymore. Maybe I can zoom in. I can't with the full screen, but look at my cursor and you can see up here you have the same two things again. This is not the same one as the last one, clearly, because these are raised up. This is a whole different rock cliff. So what I'm really trying to let y'all know is that at the end of the day, you know, people can say whatever people, but this right here is evidence of some sort. It's not inscribed as far as the numbers. Like I tell y'all, energy, frequency, and vibration is just like Nikola Tesla. That's his quote. But I'm telling y'all, at the end of the day, this is frequency. This is mapping out frequency, dude. This is what I'm telling y'all. It's the and if somebody just don't get it, that's just their fault. It's not mine. I'm not tripping because it's evidence all around the world. This is just inherent. And may I let you know as well, just like I've been going over, this ain't even encompassing the fact of the Inca and how they have, and I've already shown the Chicana itself. This is basically the bottom half, the underworld of the Chicana, but it's my work and it has 5 steps. I mean, every one of them has 5 steps. You can't see this one because it's kind of hidden due to the perspective, but it's one more step right there. And there, of course, you got the other 4. So at the end of the day, man, you can look at this stuff and you can really look all around the world. There are step wells. I mean, I don't have to stop here. I could pull up different step wells and stuff like that. Have you ever heard of step wells? I've probably told people about stuff that they haven't ever heard of from different cultures as far as step wells and things like that. I know people have been blessed. The same people who question my work have been blessed to lead the country and things like that. That's a great thing. I'm proud for them. But at the end of the day, don't ever question my stuff again, man, because I'm always going to come back and show. I have no, like I say, I ain't just been on here speculating. And just because you get mad and you want to talk stuff about my stuff, that don't put you in the right. It don't prove you right at all. And anybody who rocks with that, it just shows you that you're fake, man, because you were the one who was rocking with it, supporting it. And you wasn't supporting me. I already pointed that out, how weird that is to support somebody you don't know. So that's that right there. And let me, because I got to refresh because I just sent that. This is what I was showing them on my work on my other Instagram. From the Great Pyramid Instagram, that's where I really got, it ain't super interaction because the page, I really just sparked it up. But guess what? I got more followers over there than I do on the Instagram where niggas is following me. That's the sad part about it. The niggas, white people show me more support on my stuff than even my own people. And that's where I be confused and I be tripping at. That's just me being real. They actually interact. They show that they know what I'm saying about the 4 and the 5. They ain't the ones who, and then niggas be the main ones who talk crazy and stuff. That's what I don't get, y'all. It's really fucked up, bro. I mean, because the white people, I have no negative comments on my stuff. Nobody's, and I post the exact same stuff over there that I do on any other account. This right, but it's more pertained to the Great Pyramid specifically because I like to create Instagrams pertaining to one focus. I got a personal Instagram for myself so that I can post my stuff that I feel like relates to me and my findings. And then I got the stuff where I'm teaching everybody else the important stuff like this right here. This right here looks exactly like what I just showed you, but this is the Chicana over here in South America. So this is from 2 different sides of the earth. So, just how people say the pyramids and stuff like that, how you got pyramids everywhere on the earth. What I'm showing you and proving you at the end of the day is this right here is something that people ain't even talked about, ain't knew about. So how are you not learning anything from 4 and 5 or from PR Core period? It's because you're not listening, or you're just tripping and you just being fake and you lying. Because at the end of the day, I've taught very much. Within the past year, like I've said, I came out with so many different discoveries. You can't discover something and then show it to people and then the people see that stuff and then them not learn anything from it. If you discover something, it's something brand new, and therefore it means that it's something that nobody's ever known, and unless it was known way, 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 way back long ago, and nobody has ever even questioned or come up with a reasonable explanation of it. This is my work all day, bro. No speculation. I mean, especially once you think of how I've been doing the work as far as the fractal code and everything that I've been building. This looks just like that. The center point. It's crazy, man. I'm not gonna even go into that. I just wanted to make this a quick video and let y'all, see that right there as far as the crow steps, and because that's what they call these, is crow steps. I put a video out about that and let y'all know what they're actually called. Why does that sync with me? Because look at these are called crow steps. That's literally what they call these. And what is my logo? A double-headed crow. Niggas want to question, am I a Freemason? Negro, what do Freemasons, what is their emblem? For the 32nd and 33rd degree, an eagle. What is a crow? What do crows symbolize? They symbolize death. Add 1 and 2 together. If I told you that I'm creating my own stuff and not ever joining no Freemasons, that's bold within itself. It's not just about death, but it's also about it's the smartest bird. I've done everything intricately moved how I have for a reason on every single move, man. Just because you don't comprehend it, I don't give a fuck how much anybody questions it. Just because you don't comprehend it doesn't mean that I'm in the wrong. You just don't get me. I'm not going to sit up here and talk crazy and say I'm going to kill every Freemason. What do I look like? What do I look like? I'm not going to sit up here and talk rah-rah and talk crazy and shit. Like I can take on every Freemason and stuff, but knowledge-wise, as far as the truth, as far as all of that darkness and stuff, people not knowing stuff, who the one showing people how to talk in the code? Who the one showing people about numbers and stuff that they ain't never known when people still stuck on 3, 6, and 9? When people talk about what people gave them and stuff like that, the same people who be talking about 3, 6, and 9 got homeboys out here who then said stuff about Nikola Tesla, suggesting that he may be, not even on the real side, that he was maybe, mixed up in some stuff, but y'all still would subscribe to the 3, 6, and 9. You learned something from that white man, didn't you? Well, you damn sure gonna learn something from me, and you gonna respect what I've done. That goes to everybody. I want everybody under the sound of my voice to hear me and know right now. I've dropped the link. Came up in the past and I've dropped stuff and I've said, and the same people will come in my chat at that time where I've opened the floor for debates. I said, and dropped the whole title, actually said, if you have anything, any debates for me in the 4 and the 5, if you have any questions or anything for my work, right now is speak now or forever hold your peace. That was one of my titles, something shorter than that, of course. But guess what, y'all? Nobody ever came up. You know why? Because there, in the time where everything is going good, nobody ever spoke up and said nothing. Ever. Because you know why? Because they know I'm the truth. No bullshit behind it. If I wasn't, how come I just showed y'all this? If I wasn't, how come I just showed y'all Theoria Apophysis? Just clearly said that about magnetism and my work and everything. 45 degrees. If 45 degrees meant nothing, how come that man emphasized it so much? It was one of the main things that he mentioned more than anything else in there when it came to magnetism. So that's all I had to say to y'all, bro. I am gonna cut this video here, but I want you to think, meditate. What have you created for the world that the world really can use that nobody's ever done before? And compare that to me, and then get back at me. Because at the end of the day, if you creating music and saying stuff that, hey, has anybody ever said anything about get your money before? Niggas done said that before. It ain't nothing new. Don't nobody need to hear that. Have anybody ever said anything about the bitches, the hoes, the cars, all of that shit, materialistic shit, glamour life, getting your money up? Have anybody ever heard that shit before? People hear it all the time. You can cut the radio on right now. It's probably some cut talking about it. If not in my room, it'll be somewhere on the earth. Somebody talking about it. It's nothing new. This right here that I've done, you can't compare all of that bullshit to this. And that's a fact. So peace. I wish everybody the best, including my enemies. Enemies, however you want to view it, people who view me negatively through any form of negative. I mean, any slight view of negative, because I try to put out nothing, but you can take it how you want to. But what I be saying, the instructions of what I'm saying, a lot of people got their testosterone tripping. So they just don't feel like they can take any type of advice from somebody, either AKA younger or wiser, because they coming from a different perspective that they ain't ever heard on money and stuff. I'm not telling other people what to do with their stuff, but I'm letting people know the wisest route. And you can't tell me I'm lying. People been getting money for years, but ain't nothing came out of it. Ain't no change came for us. And if you just now gonna start getting money, you talking about billions, trillions of dollars. These people got trillions of dollars. You think how do you know how long it would take for us from the bottom to get even near the trillions of dollars that they got? Because in order to fight the powers that be, you got to meet them on an equal level. You know how long we got? I'm talking a long ass time. So really think of a different plan. Think realistic on that. No matter how much money we get, it ain't gonna save us, bro. It ain't gonna save us. You got built. These people got so much money. What don't you know that once a movement started, people did start picking up. Black people started buying land and stuff. That's probably when they'll kick off. They got the power to kick off whatever they want to in response to y'all. You have to think ahead of the game. And even talking about y'all plans out here, y'all letting them know already what y'all gonna do. So if you do start getting somewhere, they can knock the ladder down. If I didn't care, I wouldn't be letting y'all know. All I'm doing is trying to give y'all a different perspective to make you think so that you can think of the whole, because that's a clear hole right there. You can't tell me I'm lying. These people hearing everything that you're saying. Damn near know everything that you're thinking at this point. You got to think, man. Anyway, man, I'll let y'all have it, bro. I ain't looked in no comment section. I'm pretty sure no one came in. But shout out to y'all. Triple L17, Kelly Green, shout out to y'all, man. It's good to see y'all come through, y'all too, straight up. And yeah, I just had to let that be known real quick and show that. What's the name of the other Insta? It's called The Great Pyramids of the Future. That's what it's called. I think I said of America on accident last time because that's what it was at first. But it's called The Great Pyramids of the Future because hey, it's a perfect name. So that's part of me putting my stuff in the algorithm because at the end of the day, nope. When you type in the Great Pyramids, it's gonna come up the Great Pyramids of Giza. You know what I'm saying? But once I get it in the algorithm enough, the Great Pyramids of the Future, people will start, seeing what I'm building, seeing where it's going, the big picture and stuff. They'll be like, huh? Oh, the future, huh? What you mean? They can't do that again. Then the question starts to arise and people start to take it serious. So I know what I'm doing, and it's only gonna go great. And they are listening. Exactly. That's right. I know. Yeah, they got their ways of listening without, that's right. Straight up. Mm-hmm. I'm knowing, and I'm not tripping either. I know that I'm, providing facts. Everything else. I mean, think about how this darn thing. Not to go right back into it, but it's just amazing how this now is finally open to the public for the first time. That looks just like my work. Pillars and everything. This thing be freezing too much. DNA. And DNA is electromagnetic. Don't forget it. So yeah, man, I'm gonna let that one in there, bro. I'll see y'all next time, and I will be back with more content. I got some more finds. So y'all stay safe. Peace out.